everybody. Thanks for joining us here at Beans. My name is Josh. We got Rachel in the studio, and here we're doing the podcast Dying on the Inside. We have our guest, Jaren George, comedian, coming out of Portland. Well, now in Portland, Oregon, but coming out of originally.
For the past 8 years.
Right. Originally, where are you from, though?
Oh, originally from Brooklyn, New York, man.
There we go.
Born and raised.
What?
Bushwick neighborhood. Is that's what you asked?
Okay.
Yeah,
What brought you to Portland?
okay. Man, we're gonna jump right into it. All
I
right, cool.
am. I'm fascinated with the move to
I know.
Portland.
I'm fascinated too. Why I moved into it myself, and I asked myself this, but the flashbacks. You can't stop them. So the thing is, it's like there was a friend of mine. We worked at the same summer camp, and I heard stories like him being there in Portland, and there was one interest. Like there was a band called the Thermals that we listened to. And they were from Portland and stuff like that. So I was just like, I want to check that place out one of those days. And it was 2013, like around April. Yeah, took the Amtrak train from San Francisco. That's where I was. Yeah, that's where I was living for like 2000, for a bit. But the thing is I took the train up there and I checked it out. And I think it was like downtown. Like it was vibrant. Like I was eating a burrito, and I was just like, all right, not bad. Not San Francisco burrito, but,
Sure.
We'll take it. And, it's just like, it felt really, like, cool. I felt vibey. And I went to a comedy venue or, like, as a bar or whatnot called Tonic Lounge. It's not around anymore. It was, like, that was the first time seeing comedy. Like, it was so pure. Like, it felt like New York. Like, the vibe. Like, it felt like, comedy, And my friend, his name is Steve. But, he did comedy back in a while. He stopped for a bit. And I'm saying for a bit like he's going to make a comeback. Who knows?
Hey, you never know.
Yeah, exactly. So, he showed me around and stuff like that. Shared a joint with a group of comics, and I was like, wow, this is nice. And I moved December 2013.
Nice.
And it's been cool. So
Hell yeah. It's interesting you mentioned the Tonic Room. That was like my first time I had heard that there was open mics.
Wow.
I didn't go to it. At the time I wasn't a comedian. I was the kid thinking like, this would be so much fun to do. I would love to do this.
Yeah.
And there was a guy, he was animal. I was a park ranger. And this dude worked for animal control, and he used to come camp out at our spot just to I'm kind of working, but I got no calls, so let me chit chat with these guys. And he'd tell us to come check out his open mic, and I always thought I should go one of these times.
Who is that?
And I didn't get pushed to it. I hate that I don't know his name. He was animal control guy for me always.
Man, but that I was running through my head with names and stuff but no, I can't think of animal control. No, I can't. Yeah.
And then that show was on, or that bar was on, Bar Rescue.
Oh, Bar
with John Taffer.
Whoa, what?
Yep.
Didn't we watch that one?
Yeah, we definitely watched that one.
Yeah.
One of the guys, I did one of those dumb moves where a guy who was on the show came by my other work, and I go, oh, dude, I saw you on Bar Rescue. And he absolutely hated his experience, and then all this stuff came about how terrible the show setup was.
Oh, no, man.
And I was the guy excited, like, oh, dude, I saw you on TV.
See, that's the thing, too. Maybe come at that moment where, you're just like, man, I just got to let it out. Just the next person who compliments me about this show, and then it's like, you think it's great? Well, buckle up,
I see him all the time now, too.
No.
I remember it. This was years ago.
Yeah.
I see him all the time.
That's crazy.
And it just...
Well, I don't know this person. Okay.
I saw that guy from, what was that show on MTV where, True Life? The guy that had all those implants in his face, and he was just upset about it and wanted to get it removed.
He had implants in his face?
Yeah, little horn implants.
Oh, okay.
Did you not see that one?
No.
He was from Portland, and I saw him one day in real life, and I was like...
Wait a second. Yeah, you know what? I think I know. Are we talking about a comedian?
just this guy on True Life on MTV.
Okay, so
Wait.
he was one of the body mod. Yeah, bring it up.
Oh, okay.
Man. I mean, hey, Portland brings out some random
No, I mean,
People you
there's
see, things
there's a
that
lot of
happen.
people like I mean now like I know I said don't bring me up with it, but like I was doing background like what was it, the show Shrill, like on Hulu and stuff, and that was fun, man. I get to see
Dude,
Fred Armisen like a
that's
few
cool.
feet from me
Yeah.
and stuff, and like yeah, a lot of people they do like on the filmings and stuff like that, but like man, if you were to point me out, like I might know them because like this that's the thing, that's one thing I like about Portland, and I don't know, there's like a web of connections of. Like I met a lot of cool people and stuff, and a lot of people like that. That's important in my life, and all this community. This keeps growing,
I was shocked with how friendly everybody was when I first came into the scene. The
Yeah.
fact that people were nice and were like, "Hey, we're walking over. You want to walk with us?"
Yeah,
Or
carpool.
yeah,
Sometimes. Yeah, dude.
that I don't know if I expected. I just didn't expect that. I guess from
Mm.
I don't know. I guess the way I thought it was going to be, and my anxiety made me think, no, you're gonna be the outlier for a long time.
Oh,
And then you
man.
realize everyone's so friendly. They're so nice.
Yeah. So, I'm trying to think back. Like, when you started, what year was that? Like, that was
2016.
2016. Okay,
Yeah.
so that was like the transitional period. I feel like, I don't know, like it was great. Like people are like being nice and stuff. I think at times too, where just like as with a comedy scene, I talk about this to a lot of people about like this idea of group development where we all go through these 5 phases and like as how long I've seen it progress in this scene. There are great times. Don't get me wrong. There are good times, but yeah, there were like the storming times. There were like the bad times. And hate that sometimes that I get sucked into it and stuff like that, and and I feel like I do a good job to. I mean, people think like, oh yeah, Jaren's always positive and stuff like that. I think the reason I don't know. I want to say like is the main reason like I stay positive. I don't know, like I process a lot of things or how you confront others, and it's not something like I'm not the social media dude, like I can't do that. I had a problem with with a comic one time, and I think I stopped like talking on Messenger. I was like, hey man, I'm just gonna see you at the Helium open mic, and we'll talk about this, and and that's the thing too. It's just like I think people get too caught up with the social media and stuff like that. Dude can't even look me in the eyes, like it was just like, oh, this is, like
So
it's a
much
lot.
harder now.
So what I'm trying to say is, yeah, it's something cool to see, especially where we are right now, and like I'm seeing a lot of positivity, and like I'm seeing a lot of like community building and stuff like that, and I feel like we don't got time for like the little pity like the talk around like behind rumors and all that stuff. I don't got time for that. Like what I respect, like even for you, dude, like go out, do the shit you set out to do comedy and everything, man. Just have fun.
Just go do it. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's nice. It's a good way to come back. This is hopefully one of our future guests. Did you find the Portland?
This is him.
Oh, that's him.
Nice.
Damn. Okay.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, okay. Oh, so he had the okay.
And then he didn't like how MTV portrayed him. Was that something you
No,
said
no,
or
no,
no?
He did that
He
himself,
just-
though.
Well,
the,
yeah.
the whole thing was about how he wanted it removed.
Oh.
And he was going through a like lengthy process of trying to see how it was possible to get it to.
Dang.
Oh, damn.
Do you know how embarrassing it would be to go to the doctor who put him in,
Mhm.
who said to you 3 times, "Are you sure?"
Yeah.
And then you
Not
gotta come
sure.
back a couple years later and be like, "I'm not so sure anymore."
if I was a doctor, I would have had to take I don't know, like I was just like I'll be right back, like just to like recollect myself, like oh man, he's making the decision. I'm gonna do what I'm getting paid, All right,
Here we go.
I could actually understand where he was coming from because he wanted them for him, but he got so tired of like walking down the street and everyone seeing him, wanting to take pictures,
Sure.
and
But-
just because he wanted this for him.
I get that. It's just one of those you have to expect. Like people are gonna
Absolutely.
look.
So is that an
Absolutely.
interview like of him explaining that, or
I think that's the episode.
oh, that's the episode?
Yeah.
Okay, so what I want to say is that like man, I wonder like that's the thing too. Is just like if we was to think about like how that's gonna like how like if he does this show, like how how he's gonna be perceived at, or how he's gonna handle it, basically.
I think that was a time too where we didn't know reality TV. We didn't know what it could do, and people weren't expecting the fame. And I think it's happening to
I'm
a lot
happy
of
you
people
said
now
that.
too because
Yes,
of
with the what?
TikTok.
Yeah, social media. I was
So,
gonna say
and
that
all
too. Yeah, dude, we can't
Instagram,
handle it.
it blows up. People aren't
We
ready
can't
for
handle
it,
it.
or they.
It's too much.
Mhm.
It's too much. Like it's like people can lose themselves into it. I think we already lost people.
Oh,
There's
yeah,
a lot
we've
of
lost a
people
lot of
on
people.
this planet. Okay, you know what I mean? Like it's crazy. We, I wish. Oh man, I wish we did that. I really, yeah, I really wish we were back to like I always tell people like I wish we were going back to AIM. You know,
Mhm.
just like there's a limit. Like now you only could have 20 people in the chat or something. You know, something to
Right.
stop us.
Help.
Yeah.
Yeah, you 20 people tell the other 20 people, and then you tell the other 20 people. You know, like.
Who influences you the most in comedy?
Oh.
Um, was there like family? Was it just seeing? Was there other comedians?
It was I want to say I thought about a certain situation when I was a kid that like brought me to comedy and it really stuck out a lot because I remember like I was staying at my aunt in a house like in Deltona, Florida, and man, it was such a weird like uncomfortable moment where like her boyfriend came in like yeah he was wasted and like just started throwing shit and just yelling and
Oh.
stuff. My mom and my cousin were like in the guest bedroom and we closed the door. We're quiet as fuck. We're not like
Yeah.
like we're trying to pretend like oh yeah do you think don't mind us we're just chilling. We're gonna
Just gonna make myself scarce.
yeah pizza delivery guys coming around like by the window but like that's the thing like we had to stay busy and I don't know whose idea was it. I think it was my mom's idea was to play like Trouble, like the board game.
Yeah.
So we like played it and we're quietly pressing down the plastic globe. And we're just like, oh, don't make so much noise. Yeah. God damn it! Just like that, and like and there was a tense moment. No one was talking, and I wanted to break the silence. So like I was like, I think I was like 9, by the way. Like yeah, I was like 9 years old, and I spoke the silence. I was like, well, good thing we're playing this game because I guess we are in trouble. And yeah, they start laughing, and then like yeah, they're just like, we are in trouble. He's outside. No, it's not. So yeah, I think, and especially because I used to work like childcare and stuff like that. Yeah, got burnt out with that, but like you know what I mean. It's worked for like nonprofits and stuff, but like I relied on comedy. Like that what influenced me is just like just making other people like feel good or just to like cheer them up and stuff and. I like sharing cool stories and stuff, so like that one, so.
Do you have like a specific writing style that you do for your comedy? Like, are you an outline guy? Are you
outline maybe
jot, or do you write scripts or?
No, it's outline for me. Sometimes like outline and then I'll put like add something extra in it and stuff like that. Man, I had this big ass joke book I bought in LA. Like I remember I stayed at but like the thing is like I bought this book and I swear it looked like a fucking Bible. Cause I liked it because it was so many pages and it was like not like so big but it was just like it was thick and it had like that little bookmark thingy so yeah it was great so yeah I wrote like a lot of like bullet points and stuff and a lot of times like I would in that book I would just like write out sets and sometimes if I do know a tag I'll like put like a like a line to it. It's like like that. So, yeah, it's really loose like that. Like outline. sometimes if I'm just like I'm on the go, right? I'm on the go. I get that Google Keep Up, and I'm just like voice to text on that.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
and then he went to the store, got some cans, looked at the guy. Yeah, so. I don't
Nice.
know.
I'm similar in that same way. Where like I prefer outlines. One of the things I did during like the pandemic was I was afraid that I wasn't gonna like get to go out and do comedy for a while.
Oh,
So
right,
I
yeah.
wrote word for word
Ooh.
all my jokes out.
Yeah, yeah.
So I had if I so you do that game of like, oh yeah, what was that joke or whatever? Because now
Yeah.
it had been a year and a half since I got to go up. You
Yeah.
start. And I'm not gonna lie, the other day at the show, that was one thing I was doing was like rereading one of these jokes, be like, okay, yeah, you remember
Man.
that, and then present time I go with outlines, but every once in a while I panic and think you're gonna forget this, so you have to write the entire thing out.
Yeah, what helped me was like I used to like put like I used to write on like on my hand, and that really helped me a lot because what I do like I mean like having it on the phone was is now I do like you just have your set of like you outline the jokes or whatnot, but like I had it on my hand, which always worked out great because like even like if I'm pacing or back and forth, and it's just that like I have to take out the phone, and just like Face ID, or like you gotta put in the password, and then you bring it up and stuff like that. But like and I always want to record, a lot. That's important. You want to record, so like I gotta start doing that again. I just like I don't know. I try to memorize myself, but yeah.
I felt like I was anti-recording in the beginning,
Mm.
and I don't have a specific reason. I just didn't. That sounds dumb. There was this. I felt like each time I go up's a little bit different because of, and I didn't realize the importance of each time going up being a little different,
Right.
and then being able to remember which ones worked and which ones didn't. So if you ended up trying that one again, you stopped doing the ones that didn't work.
Oh,
So
yeah.
now I record majority of my sets for that, to where like, oh yeah, you realize the importance. In the beginning though, I don't know why I was so against it.
No, okay. I will tell you why I'm against it, and I mean, I just don't like hearing myself, like like especially and I stopped doing this, like I don't know, I can't do like listen to myself like in the car. No, I can't. Yeah, I just I have to like probably like listen at times if maybe what would be good is like if I pick up like going jogging again, I will listen like during that time like I'm running away from listening to my voice. You know what I mean? But like it's like no, he's saying the like and ums again. God.
I will say that's something I've done during my workouts is put on sets that I've done. So I'm shooting hoops up there with headphones in, listening to my set.
That's good,
Some
though.
of the time it's like, oh, that was terrible, that was dumb. Or then you hear the laugh and you feel real good about yourself, and you kind of work out a little bit harder during
you
those
get that,
times.
was it dopamine?
Yeah.
Go out?
What, endorphins going.
Endorphins,
Yeah. And it does. There's a moment where like you pray to God your headphones keep working, so your neighbors don't realize you're listening to yourself while working out.
Right.
But as long as those stay charged, I'm good.
Yeah. I was gonna ask too, like, I'm like, I mean, again, I haven't like done that, and I gotta start working out myself. But like, the thing is like, do you get like some tags out of it too? Like, because your brain, like, I feel like if your body and your mind is like all getting all stimulated and stuff like that. Do you like you just jog like oh yeah, and then his mom said okay like that.
You definitely you get tags. You figure out you can pick it apart way easier. And for me, one of the things it did was it can bring some energy back into a joke that maybe you hadn't told in a while.
Okay,
and that's to me a hard thing where I wrote a joke a year ago. It was great for that time, but I've moved on, and now you're like, I want to do something. I want to do that again.
Yeah.
And you got to pretend like you're telling it again for the first time after all this time. It's hard. It's really hard.
It is, but there's sometimes like sometimes like when you go back to it, you're just like, oh, now I know why.
There were a couple of those too.
But I tell you what, though, there's sometimes I'm just like, no, why did it not work before? Okay, this one, okay, maybe maybe the tone of my voice, maybe I'm using my hands a lot. There's like a lot of cool things I start like picking up and stuff, and I was just like, oh, okay. Well, that's back in the pocket now, You
get to pull it back out. It's nice. I listen to a lot of comedy or stand-up while working out. I don't do music. It's podcasts or it's just people
Damn,
stand up.
dude. Yeah.
And it's because I like listening to the words being said and how they're said because I think that can
Yeah.
change a lot. That was a big thing Patrice O'Neal pushed was how you say things, how you say
Right.
the word, and the power of that word.
Yeah.
And so I'm careful about my choices just in how you want to lead a sentence or where I want my pop to be. If I'm trying to, pull the wool over their eyes, that means I need to word it a certain way. So when I
Yeah.
hit it over here, I can get it.
Right.
And
Misdirection.
the more you hear, to me, like the more you can learn, I guess.
Yeah.
And so I just kind of absorb it when I do that. You don't feel like you're studying or anything, and you don't feel like you're working out at the same time.
Right. Yeah.
And you get to kind of do both. I guess podcasting isn't studying, but for me, it kind of is. I do enjoy listening to other people do it and how they do it and what, where they're at.
Yeah.
Especially since they're all comedians, so it's also that bit. But
Well, the thing is too, like, even with comedy, like even podcasts, and even just having conversations, I feel like, we try to like relate to others. You know what I mean? Every time, like, there was a moment, like, there's like someone like after the show, someone was just like, man, yeah, great, yeah, like so relative. Yeah, I'm just like, okay, yeah, man, I'm living life, I'm smoking weed, you know. My mom is single, like, okay, yeah, these are problems that people, or, like, things people have, big deal. And, like, now I'm starting thinking about it, I'm just like, yeah, that's the thing. People are, like, really intrigued, or, like, especially, things that are, like, they see, like, problems that we're having, or, even, I mean, we say problems, but it's, like, more like premises, like, they see those premises, and it's like, oh, yeah, that's, like, almost my situation, or, it's just, like, it's, they're engaged or whatnot. So it's like really cool to see, yeah.
And they do that. The one I like is the like, I've been saying that. I've been saying that.
Yeah, yep.
'Cause they feel good because now somebody else thought about it who was willing to go on stage and say
Even when
that.
their friend is right next to them, like, see, I told you, Janice.
You have like a favorite on stage moment?
Favorite onstage moment? Oh.
And it could just be just a general show that you were a part of, or
man. It's gonna be the one recent, I would say. It was that like the show in the park, like Kickstand Comedy.
Oh, yeah.
Had man, yeah. It was at that Lower Hearst Park. Like, it was the last one in September, and I was like, hey, yo, I'm gonna put on a show, okay? I'm gonna go above and beyond for this one, man. I appreciate it, man. To reschedule and stuff. He's like, yeah, stop messaging me. I was like, it's 3 a.m., Jared. And I pulled out, like, I don't usually I do this bit like probably like 3 times, probably 4 times. Probably had to did one like during the open mic. Whoever saw that open mic, man, that one took a long. That took all. It's a Kit Kat bit. I'm not sure if you saw it. But, like, I'm throwing out free Kit Kats.
I heard about it.
and I'm asking for them back, I'm demanding them back. And it was a park of 200 people, probably more than 200 people. And, like, I came out, like, usually you come out by the tree, like, he brings you up. I told Seth, like, hey, I need a wireless mic, or let me borrow Tori's. Yeah, Tori's not using it, because, like, I think it was Seth who's bringing me up. So I was like, Tori, yeah, I'm going to borrow this one. And I was going to come out from the crowd. And I'm just going to be throwing out Kit Kats. And, I started doing that. It was great. And it's always a risky thing with that bit because I always think that people are going to be mean to me. Or, like, I don't know, people are just, like, not giving back the Kit Kats.
They don't get the joke kind of thing.
Yeah. Every time I've been successful to get at least 1 Kit Kat back. No, 2. 2. I want to say 2. Yeah. So that was probably it was a great, really fun moment because with comedy, like taking risks that like you feel that you're comfortable to take, and it's not like something like you're forced to because like man, everyone's doing this, everyone's doing abortion jokes. Come on, I gotta do one, like yeah, I'm a man, No, like because it's out of my experience because I love Kit Kats, and I love handing out Kit Kats, So I felt very comfortable, and you know what?
I noticed during the pandemic, or I don't know if you're still doing this, but you were doing like Twitch Settlers of Catan games. So I don't. This is old man me trying to figure out the technology, but
no worries.
But you were doing that, and our family loves to play board games.
Hell yeah.
We play we play like a lot of the old school. We have a 6-year-old, so we do play some of the junior versions of a lot of them.
Yeah. Catan Junior. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh boy, yeah. People won't like. There's gonna be grudges held over like, the next day.
Do you have a favorite board game?
Yeah. You just said it, yes. Settlers of Catan.
Okay,
yeah.
okay. I didn't know if that was the favorite or just the one you could do
before
on the
that
computer.
one was trouble. That was, you know why. But like, yeah, this one, man, I just love the game, and it's and the reason I did that Twitch stream channel was like because it was called Settled on Catan. That's the
Oh,
name.
There we go.
You get it?
Yeah.
Yeah. You gotta think about that one sometimes. Anyways, it's just like I love seeing the social development that happens. Like in Monopoly, it kind of got like really out of control because like no one wins in Monopoly. You know who wins? Capitalism. That's why.
Right.
You know. There's the government who's doing this with this game. That's who's running it. Anyways. Oh, sorry, I got a little bit out of it. Yeah, so like Settlers Catan is just like this whole social development. We're trading. We're robbing people, We're trying to get on people's good side, like who's the liar? Who's being honest, Things like that, and it's so cool to see because like I want to see people like play their best. I always like to see a close game. People think I'm not sure that there's people who still think that like I'm some kind of like some big shot and it's like yes I love playing against my friends and beating their asses. Yes, I'm ruthless. I'm not like that. This is kind of sick rumor going on. And like people, there's sometimes like people who I taught how to play the game. Like I was teaching them, and right out of the bat, like if you roll a 7, you get to rob someone, or if you get like a night card, and you have to put on one of their tiles that they're occupying, and they do that to me, like right off the bat. I'm not winning, by the way. There's times I kid you not, I can tell you stories. I can tell you times you have to get 10 victory points. Someone's like at 8, they're very close, and sometimes I would just have like 3, and then you're just like, I'm gonna put it right here. I'm like, oh, that's mine, and the winner is not. The person who's winning is always okay. I'm gonna rob from Jaren. I only have 1 card though. Like,
You got the target on your head, man.
I have 1 card. Like, why are you robbing? I swear, I asked someone this. I was like, why are you robbing from? I only have 1 card. It's just a sheep too. Like, what's it? And then like she was just like, well, because you taught me how to play, so I just think that's a good idea. I was like, oh. Okay.
Cool.
I had to take a break after that.
Yeah.
But either way, Catan, I love it. Again, those kind of like decision making I love to see. And I talked about like people like being like growth mindset, like kind of like they just know how to not how to win, but like they put in the effort.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you play people who just like you play this game. Listen, don't play this game like late at night. Okay, because there's gonna people who are just gonna give up. They just like, I'm going to bed. Who wants all my cards? I'll trade all these 5 cards for just 1 card. Whatever. I just don't want him to win. Cranky, like
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So don't. Yeah.
That's good to know. We play. We got a Monopoly Animal Crossing version.
Whoa.
And it is a whole new way to play Monopoly. But my kid and Rachel love Animal Crossing, and the game.
Nice, yeah, okay.
This one, I enjoy the fact on this one where it's not about buying like land; it's about building your house. And so you collect different things that you can sell, your apples and your irons and your whatever, and you can sell them. And then it's like if you land on somebody else's, you don't lose something, you gain something. They just also gain something.
What?
It's kind of a nice one now. A lot of pieces. That's a little hard.
It's a ridiculous amount of pieces.
Because there's a lot of characters in there, right?
I have to
Lot of
have them
items.
play something else just for me to set up all the little pieces.
to get it ready. But it's one that
But it's really
like
fun.
because it was so different from like the ordinary. But then it was also the fun little like, oh cool, like we'll do this together, and well, you can buy this little thing. I'm buying a couch instead of.
That's cool, and no one pays taxes, right?
Oh no, there's no taxes, none of that.
No one goes to jail. No one goes to like. Some
Well,
kind of, like...
they do have jail.
Oh yeah.
I went to jail.
Yeah.
I was in jail.
Animal Crossing. Like no, I'm just. Is it bad though? Like in the jail, or did you get free things as well?
It's the same. You just pay to get out the next turn.
That's crazy. Okay, I guess there's. All right. Well, they gotta keep some rules.
They have to have, some of the same things.
Yeah. You gotta bring it down a peg.
They're gonna call it Monopoly. They gotta have the free parking and the jail and the go.
And that's cool. Like you have your daughter play the game because I feel like if kids like learning, like just even just like things are just going great. It's like I got more nice things, and it's like go to jail like what? You're like, yeah, you just stay there. And like, well, how long? Like, well, until you roll a doubles and you can get out. Yeah, and it's like, oh, okay. I guess not everything is like roses and sunshine.
Every once in a while, though, you do have to take a break because it's like, all right, you're getting angry.
Oh, man, even that game with Animal Crossing?
The Animal Crossing, not yet. Regular Monopoly for sure.
Yes, yes.
Clue. We have Clue Junior that we play with her. And every once in a while, she'll get real mad at you for guessing because she was so close and she doesn't want you to guess.
Yeah.
We take a break on that.
Yeah, you probably do this too. They I guess like kids like they had like process like like why. That's the thing like with even with Catan too. Like even times like I get like remember like when people rob from me and I'm just like, all right, so process this, Jaren. Why did he doing this? Like, why are you feeling this way? Like, yeah, they just robbed me. Why do you think they robbed you? Well, let's see. Maybe I've been more outspoken. Maybe I'll just like, just like probably chill and stuff like that. Maybe just like, probably accept more trades.
Right.
So things like that. So that's one of the things I like about board games because like it's almost I wouldn't say like a simulation of life, but like sometimes like I see why they make this game. I'm just like, oh, I see what you're doing. I don't know, makers of Catan. What's it, Wafer?
And you brought up Trouble. I have to say, Trouble is one that I have to every once in a while remind myself that we are here playing this game for family fun, and that's it. And we're not gonna worry about who wins. We're just here to have fun, and it's together time, and that's why we're playing this game. Is you can't ever get a 6 to get out.
Right.
And
or like, oh yeah, you could just keep going on that 3, but why do you have to go and jump on my piece? You could just you're closer to like getting yours in home base, but like you're just like let me just get Jared off the
We've had to take a break from that and Sorry.
Oh.
It got to a point where we were all just like, anytime we knock people off, we'd be like, sorry.
Oh no!
Just like rubbing it.
I can see y'all doing that.
Make sure to check out Jaren's upcoming shows. He'll be hosting Comedy the Musical on February 5th, 8 p.m. at the Cruise Room Annex. He'll be hosting The Vibe Show at Curious Comedy on February 19th with guest Monica Nevi. Don't miss Big Laughs from the Big Apple, hosted by Jaren at Curious Comedy on February 25th, a part of the upcoming Northwest Black Comedy Festival. And get ready for the Revival of Optimism, a monthly comedy showcase on February 25th at the Waypost. Now, one of the things for our show that we do is we like to do news stories. Multiple reasons. One, it's a crazy world out there, and we avoid politics and things like that because I think those sometimes overshadow some of the more important issues that are out there in life.
Things we can't control.
Right.
So like
things like now, the Dollar Tree. Customers say the decision to raise most prices to $1.25 left them feeling sick to their stomachs.
Damn.
So the Dollar Tree no longer are all items $1. They are $1.25.
Not
$1.25 tree. That's what they call them the name, right?
I think
They
they
gotta
said-
call it
That's what they were saying.
$1.25.
Yep.
$1.25.
There are people requesting for a name change,
Yeah.
which I think that would sound weird. $1.25.
$1.25 tree. Better, yeah.
That would be funny though.
Yo, they better have some quarter machines in that story. All right, I'm not. No, I'm saving all these dollars, and now, no. You better. Yo, they better have. Yeah, there better be like even a slot machine just for that, because just like a place to have the quarters ready. Yeah.
I'll say it's a bit frustrating. I understand why they have to, and this is a shock. This has to be a sign to like the economy or people. They haven't raised, like World War II happened, and people were like, you should raise your prices, and they were like, no, they never raised their prices. World War II. And then now the pandemic happened, and they're like, we got to raise our prices. Now is the time, which is crazy. But I also I've done dinners with $5 going into the Dollar Tree and getting 5 items. Now you can only get 4.
Damn, they had coconut oil for $1. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yo, it's only like a small jar, but damn. I'm like, okay, y'all could just do that? All right.
That was
That's
one thing.
where I would go to get all of my like paper pads for waitressing. I use them for grocery list. Yeah.
It's overlooked. Like there is some great value. I remember getting like there's certain things that if you find the right thing there, that it's.
I bought some car oil, like a 995 like Chevy Cavalier. So at the time, so I was just like, yeah,
This will do.
But I think what? I think they were looking at the pros and cons, and there's one thing I was looking at too, like when we were just talking about it, like they raised the price of $1.25, and I was thinking back like, damn, I had to give them $2, but then like I would have to get back change, and before then, I would, go to laundromat and stuff like that, and I need change, and I was like, these motherfuckers, okay, they're just like, it's not that bad, huh? You get change, do your laundry, you're fine,
If I'm a laundromat, I'm trying to get posted up next to a $1.25 tree now. Like that's my spot.
I'm gonna be
legit.
sponsoring that Dollar Tree. I'm
That's
just
smart.
like, y'all need a sponsor, send these flyers, set up. Oh man, look at that. I'm a marketing genius right there.
Yeah,
Yeah, well done. Well done.
No.
Dollar Tree, take notice.
Yeah, laundromat flyers in your store. Coupons.
They are the last, or at least one of the last chain stores that held to the dollar.
Oh,
Yeah, so like Dollar General.
Family Dollar. No, Family Dollar. No, get the fuck out of here. No, that's the thing, yo. Family Dollar, they crapped a long time ago. There's a Family Dollar like down the street from where I lived in Brooklyn, and like I remember getting the Kit Kats. Yeah, that's where that's my most expensive junk. By the way,
I was gonna say now your bit costs even more.
but like you get those. You get the 10-pack. Back in the day, 2000. Let's go back like 2006. I want to say you get like a 10-pack for $1.
Yes.
It's not like that anymore. No, it's not like that anymore. Family Dollar. They raised that price to $1.50. You know what I say at Safeway? $2 now. Get the fuck out of here! And they went out to the 8-pack now. It's not 10. It's 8-pack. Yo.
And then they're smaller.
It's smaller. I can tell, right? I'm just like, I almost did a YouTube video conspiracy. I don't want to get taken down, but like because like, people are just like big Hershey's just like take this shit down. Why are you telling the people this? So it's just like I take a bite and I'm just like, God damn it, it's like the same dimension of the bite. Like if you break it in half. The regular ones, it's like it's bigger.
Can I just throw out there though that with fantastic deals like they used to have on their chocolates, some people wouldn't control themselves. We got much larger around that time, which is what instituted a candy tax. There's a candy tax. So that's not even that. And so that's part of why. So I mean, unfortunately, those great deals led to the government believing we couldn't control ourselves around chocolate.
The government is trying to save us from ourselves. I've
been avoiding getting like a VR sort of thing because I see all the fails on YouTube and TikTok and all that of people breaking their TVs.
Oh shit!
I don't know if you've jumped on board with Oculus or any of those.
I had a turn on it one time. I was in Seattle and my friend had it and like what he uses is like this mat that's under your feet.
Mm-hmm.
So like I'm feeling for it because he's like, hey, remember you want to stay on the mat. That's gonna help you, stay center and everything.
Nice.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, but sometimes you forget about the mat because like you're involved. And I was in this like shooting game. It's like a chess game. So every time I move, like the other person moves, and I'm just like, and then they're shooting at me, and I gotta like do the like
Matrix it.
Yeah, it's fun. It's really fun and stuff. So yeah.
They look fun. I've looked at it. PlayStation has a ton of games on there. Like you can be Iron Man and all that. But because of the fails, I've been nervous of it. I don't want to lose my TV. And I'm not going to lie, this article also now kind of makes me nervous because this David Chalmers, who's PhD in something, philosopher David Chalmers, is saying that virtual reality is genuine reality.
No.
So embrace it.
Don't let the people who are like, I don't know, like I'm thinking like incels. Like there's like they're just like I want to get out of this. Like, hey, just for that to be their lives, because there's movies that show those possibilities. Now you just man.
Black Mirror episodes that have done that.
Yeah.
And then there are people
There's a movie about that. Like I forgot her. She.
Yeah,
her.
And there are people that like their job is to be in the virtual reality world and to like have fun and to make sure other people are having fun and to do these things. I've seen it on TikTok
like
where
virtual mascot?
they work for the universe, the metaverse that they've made, and that's gonna. Like, now it's like, oh man, is the Matrix as dumb as we thought it was? Like, because
Matrix is Skynet.
You're starting to realize.
Y'all are talking Matrix. I was thinking of Ryan Reynolds.
Oh, Free Guy. Yeah.
Have you seen that?
I'm thinking Skynet. Like we're gonna like they're already building robot dogs. You know what I mean? Tesla's building like human androids. They're gonna make sure we fall in line and stay plugged in like virtually.
Yeah.
Like,
so this guy,
yeah,
he's basically saying, eventually we're gonna have to just get used to this because we're gonna be spending most of our time on this, making our money through this.
So normalized shit. That's
and they're like, well, you have to get used to it.
Yeah.
And
this is our life.
You're still gonna like have to get out of it, eat, sleep, exercise, all these things.
No masturbating.
But
you spend time.
Mostly just this. It's insane.
Virtual reality for it
no,
all now.
listen, I don't know this guy. I don't know this person. Like he's talking to us like he knows me. Like that's what I need. No, get out of here. What?
It is crazy to think though. Like you remember when you were a kid and somebody said the phrase philosopher. This philosopher.
I'm like, oh, he thinks on his free time.
Like,
okay.
whoa, okay, like that to me. As an adult, we're learning that some of these guys are crazy.
Is this guy is he getting paid to think? That's my god, that's great.
Yep.
Wow.
Can you imagine?
And he thinks we're gonna live our lives in VR.
He's a genius. Okay, he has
Honestly,
more time to think of
if
outcomes for us.
If you think about comedy,
What?
you are getting paid to think.
I mean,
One day, no. Okay.
Just tell people what you thought.
Pre-think. We're trying to make shit funny. You can't just. He's trying to make things for us to normalize shit and for us to behave a certain way. Get out of here. We're not doing that. He's all over the place. Philosopher. It's generalized. He's gonna be talking about virtual reality, and next thing he's gonna be talking about frogs. No, get the fuck out of here.
last story here, we got a local one here. The Portland Pickles mascot, Suggestive Pick, gets team in a real pickle.
Oh, okay.
So the Pickles are a minor league baseball team. Local spot, their mascot is a giant pickle.
Yeah.
And he took a Instagram or Twitter photo that was a bit suggestive.
Instagram accounts.
It was on the Instagram account. where he's giving a thumbs up. That's all he's doing. Only they cropped it
Yeah.
to where it doesn't show his head or his hand part of the thumbs up.
Oh no! Who phoned who this? Wait! Who cropped that? Wait! Oh, they tweeted that.
That's the thing,
Oh
they tweeted
no! Why did they crop it?
And yeah, that part. I mean, maybe he thought it was funny, and that was the accidental one. You know,
Wait.
where like you're making one, and you're like, ha
Oh
ha ha.
wait!
And,
Twitter. They crop it though. Like
and that's the other part. So if you click on it,
yeah.
it'll show it as a full image. But as
Oh.
you scroll through,
Okay.
and then everyone blew up on
All
that,
right.
making fun of him.
Yeah. All right.
But
Everyone, relax.
They did
this is
tag
smart.
Manscaped
Mm.
and
No.
Oscar Mayer Wieners in the photo.
Okay. Well, you know.
No. This is easy. Like I might know who might be part of this. That's number one. I'm not sure they are like in charge or people who are in charge of their social media. Let's say like comedy related or anything, but like and I can't say anything because I'm gonna do a show pretty soon. Kind of with pickles, like Portland Pickles, the pickle show. But anyways, they this is smart. This is smart because it's like it's really that's such a great area. You know what I mean? Because it's like yeah. Have they responded?
There was. I think
They-
there was.
Here
Did they
was,
apologize or
here it
something
was.
like that?
Here we go.
This was the response.
We have ended our mascot takeover. It's come to our attention that this photo can be misinterpreted
Oh, they
as
played
a
it again.
disturbing image.
Right.
Dylan would like to go on record and say that he was trying to give his fans a thumbs up.
Smart.
Pickle's name is Dylan, which
Smart.
is yeah.
That is so smart. Really, really smart because it's such a great area. It's like no apologies. This is PR. Who's their PR team? Yeah, they know what they're doing.
They do.
Yeah.
They
They
do.
bring in attention, and yeah, a lot of people are gonna go see their games, and a lot of people are gonna see what they're all about, and I think people are gonna come to the show.
And
I thought
there's
this response was really funny.
who's?
This one.
Let's bring it up.
Wow.
No worries.
Yeah.
Mom, come pick me up. The mascots are being horny on Maine, and I'm scared.
Damn.
Was that the one?
Yeah.
Well, that's a check mark.
Yeah, verified.
Yeah, verified.
The,
Like,
other,
crack me
the
up.
one thing too that I think this will help is get the mascot into mascot games.
Well, yeah.
Because if you get to be one of those more predominant mascots, it brings that little bit of attention. Even though it's a little bit, it's something.
No,
Um,
things are getting more extreme. Where like they're following like WWE. They have the storylines and stuff. This
Yeah.
could be one. This
Yep.
could be one. They don't want the scandal. They want want shit to get mixed up and just like, oh yeah, pay attention to this team. Other minor league teams, they're not doing this shit. You know, they're all just like, yeah, win games, hit the ball, pitch the ball. You know, they're just like, yeah, our mascot is kind of a pervert. And what do you know about it, huh? Prove it. You know, like, you know, he's gonna come out and apologize, okay? And we'll clear this up. You know, just like they can add so much to it. And they posted it again. This is deliberate, okay?
Yeah.
Usually they're just like, oh no, delete it, you know? Just
Yep.
like, think about the families. You know, they're not thinking about the families. They're thinking about, just the rumors, the gossip.
The amount of people just retweeting with
Yeah.
their jokes.
They're hot right now.
That is not
Yep.
kosher. This is
And
jarring.
yeah, I'm just, and honestly, can I just say, I'm not like a doctor or anything like that, but like, like, it's not uncircumcised. Like, you don't know what it is, you know? You don't
Yeah.
know.
Could it be a cucumber? Is it a pickle?
Yeah,
We
yeah,
don't.
exactly. You know,
So many things. We enjoy TikTok, Rachel and I. It has been a great pandemic thing for us. Just because the craziness that you get, and I love that it follows your algorithm to like the different things you're into. And so we like to share, and this is This is one of mine.
Y'all get over behind.
Damn. He didn't even stretch or anything.
No, he was unprepared for it. I love those punching machines, but it's because I love watching other people do them.
This is the first fail one I seen.
Oh, I've seen some good ones. People have tried to kick it and just spun out and ate
Oh.
it. I've seen also people swing and miss and hit a person watching,
Oh,
shit.
no.
which those are. It's hilarious because that person doesn't see it coming either. They're watching the scoreboard like, oh, what are they going to get? Oh, my God. So I was very happy when that popped up on my
Yeah,
feed.
and like I like the I don't know, like the bravery of just like going up there. He just like, yeah, I don't think there was like a nod of the hat, like not even a tip of a hat. He just went up there just like, yeah, this is what I do. Like this is what I do 24/7. All right, I'm gonna go up there like it's my job, and then, yeah, he looked like he knocked himself out too. Just
Yeah.
like KO,
He-
winner,
yeah.
machine. Yeah.
Alright, one more.
Okay.
Well, not one more, but.
We
Oh
got a
man, this
couple,
looks like skateboarding. No.
Excuse me, what are you listening to?
Beyonce Halo.
Yes. Nothing wrong listening to the Queen. Damn.
Dance it out.
Rocking out to
Yeah.
it. That was my favorite.
Damn, Beyonce.
Like, I felt like I should have left that for last. That's how much I love it.
You led
Yeah.
with your best. Okay. It happens.
man, oh.
Nope, it's okay.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say like, that reminds me. Yeah, I used to do like Beyonce jokes. And I can't do it anymore because like because that's the man. Having long we heard like Beyonce just now. I'm just like, oh, yes, there's still hope. Like I just felt like hope just now.
Yeah.
They just said Beyonce, man.
And now it's just Nicki Minaj and Doja Cat. I feel like an old person when I say that.
I love them both.
I know you do, but
You like the
Cardi
what?
B.
Well, who?
I love Doja Cat, Nicki
Oh.
Minaj.
You said the Doge? I thought you said that like in a nickname way. Okay.
Oh no, I said I love them both.
Oh, both. Okay. I was like, man, this is crazy because like.
No.
I don't know any of Doja Cat's songs or anything.
They're catchy.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, Beyonce, like that's the queen. The queen
Oh, I
bee
love
is,
Beyonce,
if
too.
I recall.
We've been making sure Emery listens to Beyonce. Like that's when that and Destiny's Child. I love Destiny's Child.
Yeah.
So we listen to a lot of that.
Paying on my bills. Bills. Internet bills. You can chill. I think I remember that's what the lyrics go. I don't think you. Yeah. But yeah. Oh, this is
What we
a
got?
good one.
Footprints in the sand, but then you turn around and see another set, because Jesus was with you all along.
My name's Amy.
She's high.
yeah, because she did not look ready for that.
No. That was weird. Like. Oh my god. You see, even right there, oh man, I tried to create that on stage. Now you have this TikTok shit. You could just like create a scenario and do little bit sketches.
Yep.
No more ideas.
Nope.
No.
So
but like,
easy. And then they can add, there's effects and all these other things.
I was about to I was gonna judge her that I was like, oh, wow, now there's Christians on TikTok now. That's great. But yeah, it was pretty funny. It was like one of those you're just like a little twist there. I was like, oh, I didn't. That was good. My name is Amy.
I really like that one too. That was mine.
What's this one?
This is what natural athletes do, though. Natural athletes just jump on shit and they go. That's what we do. And we spit.
I just I felt very close with that guy.
Yeah.
Because I've
That
never
would
been.
absolutely be you.
Right, I've never been on a hoverboard, but I
Yeah.
guarantee you, I could just smooth like nobody's business,
Yeah.
ride around because
And
I'm
just
a
look that
natural
cocky.
athlete.
Could you look at that face?
That's exactly the way I would ride it.
Is he just like telling her like I can ride it, but you can't because I'm an athlete like that?
No, because his wife filming was being like, "Be careful, you're gonna hurt yourself."
Oh.
You don't. So she was giving him guff, and
That's
he
his
was
Rachel
like,
voice.
he was like, "No, I'm a natural athlete, and this is what we do."
Yo,
That would be me.
if I was him, I would have my hands behind my back, like, yes, this is what I do.
Right.
Yes, yes. And it's like it's go all the way, like all around the house. It's like just like yes, it's supposed to go this way. I can go this fast. Just man. You gotta play it off nicely. Yeah, I mean, I know, like, yeah, his arms out, but like, man, I would like look. I would be in a tuxedo too. Just,
That would be me.
just like
I would be
yes.
looking people dead in their eye.
Did I? Yes,
Just-
like, yes. I would act like it was just like my regular day schedule. It's like, yes, are we having lunch still at 1 p.m.? Okay, perfect. That'd be cool.
Yeah, too bad they catch on fire. Otherwise, those were really
That's
gonna.
what they fixed that. That's 2016.
That's a
no?
whole thing?
They used to. I don't know if they still do.
We
never
had
heard
these
that.
for many, like a whole time. Like I'm surprised we don't have one that's like it's actually hovering. Like I'm surprised. Yeah, it's soon. But
coming.
like yeah, we got the drones already.
So this one, before you play it, I'm gonna throw a shout out. This is Fat Bouncer on TikTok, and Fat Bouncer is a bouncer we know, and he works at Kelly's Olympia sometimes,
Whoa.
from time to time.
Yes.
Where great comedy shows go
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
I've worked with this guy. Well, worked by this guy. He's a great guy. And so this is somebody he encountered at Kelly's Olympia.
Yes, I would have known them.
Stop leaking, dude. My bag's not fucking leaking, man. What's your fucking problem, bitch?
It's literally leaking right there.
It's really leak right there. I apologize.
I know. Okay, thank you. Appreciate that. Thanks, man.
That was just gentlemen they were throwing out. The part I love was he was so ready to yell at them.
Yeah.
Hey, my bag's not leaking. And then they said, no, it's leaking right there. And he looked and he goes, you know what? Yep, it is leaking right there. That's my bad. I'm sorry about that one. I'm going to head on out.
All right, no, I was gonna say I did not hear any of the apologies or anything. I think he just like head on out there. He looked down and he just like, well, try to fool another one.
Okay.
Yeah, it
Didn't work. I'm gonna go home and think about my options here. Man.
Ooh, what do we got here?
Yeah.
This one was fun to me.
I like how you had to turn down the volume. It's
Yeah,
gonna
they
be
get-
loud.
They get real loud.
Ah! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh my
The
god.
first time I saw that,
Yeah.
I screamed with him. I was like, oh no. What?
The dangers of wearing feathers and boas and such. They may
But-
stick to you.
But like the weirdest part, like with the feathers though, like at the end he flapped like a bird. That was so, and I was just like, I do a bird, like I thought that was the idea with the feather. Okay, I was like, what? That was, man. I love how like just like everything. You had the class, you had the towel on the head, this thing being a robe. Man, that must be on Friday.
And he was setting up for a very different TikTok.
Yeah.
Like, whatever he was going to discuss was
Yeah.
not going to be that.
No, it was not gonna be
And
that.
then with the flaps.
Yeah.
And
It's probably, I think that was just an outtake from like any like major like TikTok videos you usually do, because like you look like there was a personality behind that, it showed too. Oh, the flapping, that was crazy.
I enjoy him.
Oh,
I
man.
watched him on Vine.
Oh, nice. It looked like a mating call, like like the peacock.
Jaren, we want to thank you for joining us. This has been a great episode. Thank you so much.
Yeah, this is a good time.
And for Rachel, I'm Josh. This was Dying on the Inside. We'll catch you guys next time.
All right. Yeah, take care, y'all.